What in the fuck is up, yo? It's your boy Winston motherfucking Wolf. I'm back. I just want to do a quick review about Fast and Furious 9 or FF9 or F9, whatever the fuck you want to call it. And yes, the air conditioning is on. No, you know I'm not shutting it off, so just fucking deal with it, okay? But anyways, I had the non-privilege of watching this movie Sunday night, and boy oh boy is it a steaming pile of shit. I hate to bury the lead, but let's just fucking jump into it, shall we? So the movie starts off like a million other fucking movies, and like 3 or 4 movies in this franchise alone have started off. And it's always the fucking, we're done doing the spy shit. We're done pulling the fucking heist. We're done working for the government. Now we're just going to retire and enjoy our fucking hundreds of millions. They have to have billions each by now with all these fucking heists. But somehow they get pulled into fucking everything. And it's always the same. You've seen this a million times. They're at their house. A car comes down the fucking dirt road or the long dirt driveway. It's always the kid. It's always the kid who's always like, "Daddy, who's that?" And then the dad's like, "Oh, shit. Yo, honey, get the guns." And they get the guns. And it's never the enemy. It's always one of their friends or their fucking old boss or somebody from the government. And they're like, "We need you one more time. We need you one more time. This is it. After this, we won't ask you again." So it starts off with Dom and fucking Letty and the fucking kid he had by the other broad that fucking got smoked. And it's Tyrese and Ludacris pull up. And they're like, "Yo, we got to show you something." So they show him a fucking video of Kurt Russell's character, and he's all jammed up. He's in trouble. He's fucking being held hostage by somebody. They don't know. I guess they assume that it's fucking Charlize Theron. And if you expect me to remember what's happened in the previous movies to these characters, I can't. These are fucking easily forgettable movies. If somebody could put together a 10-minute long timeline video or something like this, I would be highly impressed, because that would mean that they fucking remembered the little fucking toilet paper thin plot that these movies fucking have. So anyways, so Dom is looking at the hostage video of fucking Kurt Russell, and he sees somebody standing behind him. Can't see the face, but he can see that they're wearing one of those shitty ass fucking silver gas store or gas station fucking silver chains that fucking he's wearing that are whack as fuck. But he's seeing that somebody else is wearing one just like him. And then he just fucking remembers, "Oh shit, yo, I had a fucking brother that I never fucking talked about ever. And he had one." And then, so he knows that fucking John Cena, his brother, Jacob or some shit, I can't remember what John Cena's name is. So we'll just call him John Cena. So fucking, apparently he's joined up with fucking Charlize Theron, and they capture Kurt Russell. Why have they captured Kurt Russell? I don't know. I couldn't pay attention. So if somebody knows, fucking let me know. But anyways, that's what gets the story started. But I had to write down some fucking notes to this pile of shit. I don't even know why. But anyways, but let's just get into the first main dumb fucking thing. And you've probably seen this on the trailer. So they're driving cars across the fucking rope bridge. If you don't know what a rope bridge is, if you've seen Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doom, that bridge that he's on that he cuts and everybody fucking falls off, that's what the fucking rope bridge is. It's some shit that you would never fucking walk across if you were a sane human being. So, but they're driving cars across it, fast as fuck, reckless as fuck, and they're getting through. So there's a part where, and I think it's Vin Diesel's character's driving on the bridge, and somehow the bridge gets fucking, because if you see a rope bridge in any movie, of course it's going to get fucking cut. Of course it's going to fucking collapse. But he's driving the car, it collapses halfway through, and he's driving as it's collapsing behind him, which I don't think fucking rope bridges in physics fucking work that way. But not only do you see that, do they survive that and they make it to the other side, but somebody jumps on, there's one rope left, one of the hand ropes. I'm not talking, the part that you walk on the rope bridge, that's done. One of the handrail ropes is done. So there's just one handrail rope left. So Vin Diesel hits a fucking jump. I don't know what there was no ramp there, but he hits a jump, lands on top of the fucking one rope that's going across the fucking ravine or whatever, the fucking handrail rope. Fucking cuts the steering wheel to the right real fast, and somehow that motion grabs the rope and hooks it underneath the car enough that they can swing across to the other side. And if that was confusing to you, imagine how I felt watching this shit. That shit is, so immediately I knew what we were in store for, and I already knew that some space travel was in this movie to some extent. But after seeing that, I was like, yo, I have to see this just to see the death of a fucking franchise. Because I don't think this would be the last movie, but as far as anybody, even the fucking brainwashed dumb motherfuckers, this has to be it. this has to be it for this franchise. Because they went fucking full dumb fuck in this movie. Straight up. This shit, it was a fucking ridiculously dumb fucking movie. And that's saying something compared to the rest of the ridiculously dumb fucking Fast and the Furious movies. But the one thing that I liked out of the whole thing was they brought back the cast of Tokyo Drift. I went to see Tokyo Drift in the movie theater. I think that's the only Fast and the Furious I've seen in the movie theaters. And that's the only one I really like. That's the one that saved the franchise. I wish they would have did both franchises. I wish they would have continued the Fast and the Furious Tokyo Drift franchise at the same time as the other one. And just had them running side by side and then just have them cross over every now and then. Because I think that everybody probably would have went with the Tokyo Drift franchise and totally abandoned this fucking bullshit crew, the fucking Vin Diesel crew. But anyways, they brought them back, everybody. They brought back Bow Wow, which was surprising. And I'm not mad at it. I'm not a Bow Wow fan, but just I like when they bring back the original cast of something, when they don't leave somebody out for whatever reason. But they immediately ruined the shit by Lucas Black. I don't know what the fuck his fucking name is. The white dude in Tokyo Drift, the main character. But all of a sudden, he's a fucking rocket scientist. He went from coming from fucking Alabama or Mississippi or West Virginia, wherever the fuck he was from in fucking Fast and the Furious, just being a car mechanic. But now all of a sudden, he can work for NASA. He's fucking qualified to build rockets that can go into fucking space and return. So oh yeah, and then you find out Han's alive. And then they get, which is, again, this was stupid as fuck for them to show this in the trailers. Because when you see the big reveal for Han being alive, it's supposed to be like a, oh my god, what? Where you turn to the person next to you like, what the fuck? Han's alive? What the fuck? But no, but they showed you in the fucking trailer, so when the scene happens, you already know who it is ahead of time before they even show his fucking face. And I want to tell you right now, fucking, the actor that's playing Han, my man's aging like bread. Someone get my man some help. Get him into rehab, get him a personal trainer or something. Because my man ain't looking right. He's got that bloated, fucking puffy old face. I don't know. But, so somebody keeps, I forgot who the fuck it is. Somebody keeps, it's fucking Tyrese. Tyrese is like the only one that asks the real questions. But it doesn't fucking matter because they never get fucking answered. But he's asking like, yeah, how did you survive the car explosion? Well, and apparently he was working with Kurt Russell. I don't know how that fucking works out. Watch it yourself if you want to put yourself through fucking 2 hours of this bullshit. But anyways, so fucking Tyrese is asking Han, he's like, how the fuck did you survive this shit? And he's like, oh, well, Mr. Nobody, he's got a knack for making fake things look real. And then Tyrese is like, yeah, but like, how did you survive an explosion? And then they just gloss over it. They don't even fucking give you a fucking direct answer. He's just like, well, some things aren't what they seem. Blah, blah, blah. Some fucking bullshit-ass fake Yoda fucking quotes. And that's it. Tyrese stops asking the question. They just figured, well, fuck it. We ain't ever gonna know. I mean, we know as an audience. It's just because they are fucking desperately running out of ideas. And this movie clearly shows that they are scraping the fucking bottom of the barrel with a fucking flathead screwdriver. That's how fucking shitty this is. So they don't even give you a fucking direct answer of how he escaped. They just, some fucking Hollywood bullshit. That's it. Don't ask any questions. Don't fucking dig. Don't dig any further. But what else did I write down? Yeah, I took notes on this pile of shit, believe it or not. So then, oh, okay, so, wow. Okay, so if that wasn't stupid and lame enough, the whole fake death, not answering it, whatever the fuck. You know what? I probably would have gave them more props and probably would have fucking believed them more if they would have said, if Han would have been like, I'm a clone. Mr. Nobody made a clone of Han. They had it in a machine that could fucking speed up the aging. And look, this is me. I have all Han's thoughts and everything like that. So it's just like having Han back. But I'm a clone. If they would have went that route, I would have gave them fucking more respect than just not answering the fucking question. Another thing, why even bring the fucking question up if you can't and will not answer it in a movie? I really want to know that. anyways, after that ridiculous shit, we find out that the Tokyo Drift crew. Remember how I said Lucas Black is a fucking NASA engineer now? Well, they built a car spaceship. I'm not bullshitting. A car spaceship. A car that is a spaceship. Yeah. Yeah, that's what they did. So they shoot it into space. They shoot a car into space because they have to disable excuse me, they have to disable a fucking a satellite. Which I don't understand, because they have the girl from Game of Thrones that's a hacker. That she's such a good hacker that she has people trying to kill her because she fucked a bunch of shit up. But apparently she can't fucking stop whatever is going on with this fucking satellite. So they need to build a fucking car spaceship and send it into space and somehow disable it, with Ludacris and Tyrese driving it. Now, if you're going to send two people out of that whole crew into space, character-wise, why in the fuck would you send those two? I don't know. Maybe Ludacris's character, but not Tyrese's character. I don't know. So, yes, they shoot a fucking car with two big-ass... You know those big rockets they have on the space shuttle to launch into space? Just imagine those two rockets and then a car instead of the space shuttle. And the car looking like the Back to the Future car. Looking like the DeLorean with fucking boosters and shit. That's what the fuck they did. So they send it into space. While this is going on, while they're going into space, there's a big action scene. Within this action scene, there's a 3-section semi-truck. It looks like a fucking train off the rails. But somehow, the truck gets rolling down a fucking mountain in some other hillside shit. But this shit is fucking rolling. It's rolling like a fucking derailed fucking train. Fucking Vin Diesel's inside. He's not being killed or anything. He's just running up the walls, running in a circle. Because, you know, it's fucking dumb. He can fucking do that shit. Then it stops rolling and it starts just sliding. Just this fucking 3-section truck. Okay, let me explain this right. Have you seen those fucking city buses that are 2 pieces connected by the fucking accordion thing where they bend and shit? It's basically 3 of those hooked together like that. So it's just spinning. So he pops out the top. Then he starts surfing on it. He starts surfing on it while this is fucking sliding down over around mountains, okay? Then he gets inside. I forgot what he does. He climbs back in and pops it back on the wheels and starts to drive it. Yes. Why? At the same time, they're cutting back and forth to fucking Tyrese and Ludacris in space, trying to... I don't know what the fuck they were trying to do, but they end up crashing into the fucking the fucking satellite to fucking disable it. And so John Cena and fucking Dom, I can't remember if they fight on top of the fucking a truck or cars. There's a part where they're jumping on fucking cars like the fucking Matrix, like the scene from the second Matrix, where Morpheus and them are on top of the truck fighting the fucking agents and shit. They got a scene like that. They're jumping back and forth. Somehow during all this end action scene, John Cena and Vin Diesel managed to fucking patch up their fucking relationship that's been strained for 40 years, and they start fighting together. Somehow they kill Charlize Theron by flinging a fucking truck at her fucking jet as she's flying overhead. This movie is a fucking mess. If you think this review is a mess, imagine what the fucking movie is like. Jesus Christ. But I just don't... How do you... Like, I wish we could get honest DVD commentary from this. Because I would love to hear the people involved in this be like, and then it was 3 days into production that we knew that this movie was more fucked than the other ones. And I guess as long as it makes money, that's fine. That's all that matters to these people. To the studio, to the people involved. I guess that's all that matters, okay? But if you keep cranking out shit, that fucking kills your franchise. So you have to have some type of fucking credibility, some type of fucking artistic vision, even if it's just a sliver of it. You have to have something, or else the fucking stock drops. Look at Transformers. You know, They did that for way too long with that franchise. And look at how it turned out. Fast and Furious has really, this is almost like a Hollywood experiment. That's what I think this is. I think this is an experiment by the fucking gatekeepers in Hollywood to say, you know, they're like, you know what? Let's see how long we can put out brainless garbage. And see how long these fuckers fucking sop it up with a biscuit and keep coming back for more. Let's just see, so that we know for fucking future reference where to stop. And that's what this feels like to me. And for the love of God, I cannot remember how that movie ends. I assume it's them all together saying something about family, fucking drinking beers together, and fucking having some fucking whack-ass fucking song that was made for the movie playing as they fucking drive off in the sunset and the credits come up. I assume. I can't remember. Because it was fucking, in a small way, it was probably traumatizing, and my brain is trying to block this fucking bullshit out. But yeah, that's Fast and the Furious 5, or 9. 5, 9, doesn't even matter. No. Fast and the Furious 9, Jesus Christ, man. I have a rating system. 10 dog bones is awesome. 0 dog bones, obviously, is dog shit. This is minus fucking 2 million dog bones, man. This is just fucking, I love film. This is a fucking disgrace. I'm glad Stanley Kubrick isn't around to see shit like this, to see film just being fucking, the art of filmmaking just being fucking bastardized and anally raped like this. It's just a pile of shit. It's sad. It's sad that there's people out there that have visions, you know, great scripts, fucking just want to make a movie, but they just don't have the fucking resources to fucking make it. And instead, it's this. It's Fast and the Furious 9. It's your boy Winston Wolf. I'm out.